You know what, I hope these videos help. The next piece of equipment that we want to talk about is the radial arm saw. Radial arm saw is becoming a piece of equipment that not many people use anymore because of sliding compounds, miter saws, but it's great for rough cut-ups, and there's some things that you need to know to be safe when you operate it. The first thing that you need to know is the radial arm saw is only for cross-cutting, meaning cutting across the grain. It is never used to rip. Another thing that you should be aware of is you will only cut one piece of wood at a time. Do not attempt to cut two pieces of wood at the same time. I've got this one marked out with this red area, and that's to let the students know that this is a danger area, that their hands should not be in this proximity to the blade. They should always have their hands out here. When using the saw, we never want to do hand over hand, okay? It's always like this, never like this. And we never want to reach across the blade. Like I said, it's really important to keep your hands out of this red zone because the blade is spinning toward the operator, and sometimes as you pull it through the wood, it can carry itself forward, which is dangerous. Let's talk about operation for a second. One of the things that makes this a powerful tool, you can cut repeated pieces exactly the same size by using one of these, a stop block. Stop block works by setting up a manual stop. Could be a clamp. Well, we've got this one that's specifically made for this saw. But every time I slide a piece of wood up against this stop block, it'll be exactly the same as the last one I cut. Now, before I put anything up against the fence, I need to make sure that the fence is clear of all dust, debris, wood particles, so that the piece that I'm cutting fits nice and snug up against the fence, giving me a 90-degree. All right, let's do a demonstration. I'm going to cut this piece off, but I'm going to make sure the fence is clear first, and it is. Slide my block up, or my piece of wood up against the stop block. Make sure my hands are back. I'm going to turn the machine on. Got my safety glasses rocked and ready to roll. If there's scraps on the tabletop, you might be tempted to reach down there and retrieve them right away. I always tell my students to wait until the blade stops before you reach in around the blade.